here's the way I put together the American pragmatist theory of the self. 3 levels. Human beings have 3 parts, the way I look at it. The most profound core part are these traits which I think are always there. That we think, that we choose, that we act. And maybe also that we talk to ourselves. Those characteristics aren't there in the same way at all times. Sometimes the individualism is more pronounced. Sometimes your communal connections are more pronounced. I mean, some cultural and historical periods. But nevertheless, I see this as the continuing part of a self. Then the middle level is what I call the identities. The identities are like the IBM card: age, sex, job, politics, sexual orientation, those things. And all the minorities are in with the identities. And all of the reform in the 20th century for the minorities has changed the nature of the identities, kind of scattered them. So identities do change, and it looks as though one might say that they're kind of fragmented. Mine aren't. I have similar identities to the ones I always had, I think, and I managed to adjust to history's changes. But we can say, and people called postmodernists say this, that the self is fragmented. That's the middle level. That's not my core level. Then there's a level which I call quotidian or everyday. These are the ordinary things, what you like to eat, what you do in the morning, those kind of things. Those are constantly changing. So we have a core of traits which are always there if there's a self at all. And we started with the chimpanzees, when we split off the chimpanzees, and they'll die when the last one of us dies on the globe. Those are, I think, what used to be called essence, and we would call definitional. Then there are these mediating identity things which do change, and that's what all the discussion is about, the identities. Very little is about what I call the core. Then the trivial things, of course, they change. So that's the way I look at it, and so it changes and it doesn't change. Some of it does, some of it doesn't.